Hi, I'm Ann Peck, and this is Straight Talk for a Curvy World. The three best decisions I've ever made? That's easy. The first one, choosing myself. And what does that mean? For me, that means I listened to my intuition, I trusted my gut, and I put myself first. I was 48 years old when I did it, but I did it, and that's what mattered. I made the decision to choose myself, get myself back on track so that I could live the life that I was put here to have, the life I've always imagined, the life I knew to be possible, the life I had been holding myself back from by giving up myself and losing myself. So my first decision was choosing myself. Now, the second best decision I ever made was believing in myself. Was it easy? Hell no, it wasn't easy. Is anything worth having easy? Perhaps. Believing in myself. It flowed naturally out of my decision to choose myself and to trust my intuition and my gut. So believing in myself meant believing that those dreams that I've carried around since I was a teenager were possible. And what's the dream? I think I was 17 or 18, and my dad gave me a Tony Robbins program, which I listened to and went through the whole program. And during that program, he had us writing down the things that we desired in our life, the vision of how we saw our life looking, everything, material things, non-material things, you name it, we wrote it down. So I did, and I carried that list with me for, years and years and years. And I'd review it every so often. What typically happened is I'd forgotten I had the list. And to my wonderful surprise, I had achieved almost everything on the list. The things that I hadn't achieved, I had no interest in. Maybe as a teenager I did, but they weren't interesting to me anymore. There were two things on that list that I had not achieved. That when I made the decision to believe in myself, I made the decision to believe that these things were possible. One of them is the empowered woman's way. That's not what I called it back when I was 17 or 18, but that was the idea, to create a movement that would empower women around the world. So that's what we're doing. And what was the third decision I made? The third best decision ever? That decision was to invest in myself. Now, what does that mean? To invest in myself meant that I believed in myself, I'd chosen myself, and therefore I was going to find the best business mentor for me to make my dream come true. And I found a kick-ass business mentor, Jody Jealous. Love this woman. She has truly transformed and changed my life and my business, and we're just getting started. The other part of believing in myself and investing in myself was getting a personal coach. See, whether I'm a coach or not doesn't matter. Everyone needs a coach. At least I think so. Even coaches need coaches. So I have Twin Cities Life Coaching. Best decision ever. I have surrounded myself with women who lift me up, who can help me achieve my dreams. I chose myself, I believed in myself, and I invested in myself. And now I get to live my dream and my purpose, and I continue to grow every step of the way. Because part of this is about sharing the message with others. I am so honored and thrilled to be able to be living my dream and coaching and working with other women who are living at a crossroads, speaking and sharing my story, changing lives, and having the lives of other women change me. You see, it's not a one-way street. I probably get more than I give. That's the reality. So the three best decisions I've ever made: number one, choosing myself. Number two, believing in myself. And number 3, investing in myself. What are the best decisions you've made? Perhaps you haven't made them yet. What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? Share below. Pass this video on to others who it may help. Get on our mailing list. It's email. Don't worry, I'm not going to send you anything in the post office. Do we even use that anymore? I'm so glad you're all here. It really is my honor and privilege to be able to work with all of you and share things that make a difference. Until next time, I'm Peck, and this is Straight Talk for a Curvy World.